Parasaurolophus by Catherine Clay. Dinophile. Name: Parasaurolophus. How to say it? Parasaurolophus. When it lived: Late Cretaceous Period, Mesozoic era. What it ate: plants. Size: 31 feet, 9.4 meters long. 8 feet, 2.4 meters tall. Weighed 2.5 tons. Parasaurolophus was a dinosaur that stood out. The long, hollow crest on its head made Parasaurolophus easy to identify. Thanks to fossils. A fossil is evidence of life from the past. Fossil bones, teeth, and tracks found in the earth have taught us everything we know about dinosaurs. Parasaurolophus skull. Duck-billed dino. Parasaurolophus belonged to a group of dinosaurs called Hadrosaurs. These duck-billed dinosaurs had flat, bony beaks. Hadrosaurs had rows of teeth that could slice and grind up plants. Other hadrosaurs include the large Shantungrosaurus and small Probactrosaurus. Strong tail, webbed feet, long back legs, scaly skin. Bony crest on head, flat beak, short front legs. Today's ducks also have bony beaks. A peek at the beak. Parasaurolophus had a hard, toothless beak. It could rip through tough plants. Inside its cheeks, there were many layers of diamond-shaped teeth. The sharp teeth could easily chew up leaves from trees and bushes. Parasaurolophus had hundreds of teeth. When a tooth wore down, another tooth grew in its place. Communicating by crest. Parasaurolophus used the crest on its head to make noises and communicate with other Parasaurolophus. Scientists wanted to know what Parasaurolophus's crest sounded like. Using powerful computers, the scientists scanned the dinosaur's skull. Then they made a 3D model. When air was blown into the crest model, it made a low, deep sound. The sound may have been somewhat bird-like, and it's probably not unreasonable to think they did songs of some sort to call one another. Carl Diegert, computer scientist. Scientists believe that Parasaurolophus's voice could be heard miles away. Webbed wonder. Parasaurolophus had short front legs and longer back legs. It often stood on 2 legs to reach food. It could also run on 2 legs by picking up its front legs and shifting its weight. Fossils have shown that Parasaurolophus may have had webbed hands, but some scientists disagree. They think this webbing was caused when the bones became fossils. Parasaurolophus could run up to 25 miles, 40 kilometers per hour for short distances. Cretaceous creature. The Cretaceous period came after the Jurassic period. During this time, the Earth was warm and wet. Tropical plants covered the ground. Continents started separating from one another. Parasaurolophus lived during this time. It roamed through forests and plains in what is now western Canada, Utah, and New Mexico. The Cretaceous period lasted from 145 million to 66 million years ago. Dinosaur era. 252. Triassic. 200. Jurassic. 145 to 66. Cretaceous. Present. Millions of years ago. Other Cretaceous animals. Tyrannosaurus rex. Triceratops. Velociraptor. Danger! Parasaurolophus had good eyesight. It could also hear well. The dinosaur could sense predators from a distance. Rather than fight a predator, Parasaurolophus often ran away before the danger got too close. Parasaurolophus had to watch out for hungry meat eaters, such as Gorgosaurus and Albertosaurus. Albertosaurus looked like a small Tyrannosaurus rex. Scientists can tell what Parasaurolophus ate by studying its fossils. They look at the dinosaur's teeth to see what types of plants they ate. A dinosaur dinner. Parasaurolophus was an herbivore. This means it ate only plants. Parasaurolophus ate ginkgo trees, pine needles, and leaves. Most of the dinosaur's food came from plants on the ground. It also stood on its back legs to reach high leaves. Traveling together. Parasaurolophus moved together in large herds, as bison do today. Scientists know this because Parasaurolophus fossils are sometimes found in groups. Living in groups helped keep the dinosaurs safe. Older dinosaurs could watch out for predators and protect their young. Other hadrosaurs, such as Edmontosaurus, also traveled in large herds. Dino young. Like most dinosaurs, Parasaurolophus laid eggs. They may have traveled to higher ground to build nests. This would have kept their eggs protected from floodwaters. Young Parasaurolophus had small crests by the time they were a year old. The smaller crests may have made high-pitched sounds that traveled short distances. Dinosaur eggs have been found all over the world, but scientists often have to guess what type of dinosaur laid the eggs. The dinosaurs inside the eggs aren't usually fossilized. Scientists look for other fossils nearby to identify them. Fossil finds. In 1920, paleontologist William A. Parks discovered the first Parasaurolophus fossil while digging in Alberta, Canada. It was a nearly complete skeleton. 2 years later, Parks named the dinosaur Parasaurolophus. It means near-crested lizard. Today, Parks's discovery is at the Royal Ontario Museum in Toronto, Canada. In 2007, an image of the skeleton was put on a $4 Canadian coin. Parasaurolophus was featured on a U.S. stamp in 1997. Joe the Parasaurolophus. In 2009, the skeleton of a baby Parasaurolophus was discovered in southern Utah. High school student Kevin Terrace found it during a school dig. He noticed a bone sticking out of a rock. It is the youngest and most complete Parasaurolophus skeleton ever found. Terrace named the skeleton Joe. Today, Joe's skeleton is at the Raymond Alf Museum in Claremont, California. Scientists at the museum digitally scanned Joe's bones. People can view the scans online. Fossil of Joe the Parasaurolophus. The Hadrosaur group. Hadrosaur fossils have been found on every continent, including Antarctica. Many different dinosaurs belonged in this group. Corythosaurus was shorter than Parasaurolophus, but weighed half a ton more. Its name means helmet lizard. Scientists thought its crest looked like the helmets worn by ancient Greek soldiers. Charonosaurus fossils have been found in Asia. The dinosaur looked very similar to Parasaurolophus, but at 5.5 tons, Charonosaurus weighed much more. Edmontosaurus had a small boneless crest. It was named after the Edmonton Formation, where the dinosaur's fossils were first discovered. Today, this place is known as the Horseshoe Canyon Formation.